I keep on forgetting that I need to unmute my BizHawk audio for some reason. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Welcome back to the PokéSubathon. Hope you're all doing well. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Give me a moment. But yeah, hope you're all doing well on this fine Tuesday evening. Welcome to Stream Microphone Kirby, Lindea. Alright. But yeah, we're back at it with the subathon. We're still trying to... Oh god, what's wrong with my throat? Yeah, I swear to god, guys, you know what the most annoying thing is? You are perfectly fine when you're about to freaking stream, but the absolute moment that you start up a stream, oh no, all the diseases start coming in. You get influenza. You start starting to feel like everything is trying to come out of the woodwork in order to get you to be the sickest dog ever, in order to try and ruin every way to prevent you from being able to commentate properly. And I am so sick of it. I wish freaking nature would just decide, oh hey, maybe I should chill for a day so people can actually be productive with their lives. But no, the human body system freaking sucks. This is why robots are going to take over the world one day, because our bodies are fragile as hell and cannot seem to survive 1 second without deciding, oh hey, maybe I should just randomly start dying out of nowhere. Ba 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 da.
It's 2 days late, but heck it. Funny musical reference go.
There, dog, you just reminded me why I should have streamed last Sunday. Thank you so much for the donation of $9.21. I really do appreciate it. Well, technically that does fall into the incentive categories. Let me pull it up really quick just so I can make sure. You know, that's as close to $10 as we're going to get. So you know what? Oops. I guess we're going to quickly save this right here. There we go, saved, and let's move on to the next generation really quick. And by next generation, I mean, well, swapping over to black and white too. Or at least white too, rather. Hope you're feeling better today. I'm feeling better, yeah, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know, I've just been feeling really, out of it mentally lately. Rosie! Thank you so much for raid! Hi, everyone! I thought you were going to go longer since I thought you guys were still doing barbecue raids.
Thank you! Raid time.
KV, thank you so much for Teresa for 43 months. Really appreciate it.
I'm sorry I'm late, but Rocco had to go to the potty. What?
Asha Watt Propaganda 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, so yeah, hey Maniacal, hey E-Mister, hey KV, Rosie, and I think Twy and Trill were at Rosie's stream as well when I was there earlier. Hi everyone, the name's No Limit. I'm a variety streamer that plays two games that they never played before normally, but I am currently doing my PokéSubathon. You're probably wondering what the PokéSubathon is all about. So basically, I've been marathoning my way through the first 5 generations of Pokemon, but I have a few different incentives set up. Basically, my overall goal is to get to the Elite Four, but the audience are able to impede my progress by doing all kinds of different things. The incentives are scrolling on screen right now, but you can also hit up the subathon command if you want to see a more straightforward explanation for what the layouts are all about. Not the layouts, but the incentives are all about. So for various incentives, I can do all kinds of silly stuff. And just now, Dirt Dog dropped the close enough to $10 that I was like, you know what? I think I'd be willing to move on to a next generation for that. So I moved on over to Black and White 2 currently, and we're about to start that up. And Lundea just dropped 100 bits, which means they get to pick a Pokemon for me to use, and lo and behold, they want me to go pick Oshawott for this version of the game too, so I'm gonna hop right in. You know, if my controller would actually function. Controller! Controller! There you go. Hi, Juniper. What you got for me this time around? It's not a Braviary, is it?
I'm sorry I'm late, but Rocco had to go to the potty. What?
Adopt a Sandile near you and near Unova.
Sure, I can grab a Sandile in a little bit. Thank you for 100 bits, but let me go write that down in my notes here. I have a lot of Pokemon I still need to grab for you guys. Okay, so I need to grab a Sandile and Gen 2. God, whenever we cycle back into Gen 3, I still have to pick up Aaron too. Or Aaron? I always forget what they're actually called. Anyway, boy or girl? Of course I always go girl. Girlies. Alright, and we will go with my name, which is Lena. Here we go. This donut hair. Excuse you, it's called Leia Buns. Thank you very much. Oh, shoot, what do I name Hugh? I mean, I've just been rocking chat this entire time, so I'll just, like, throw that up again. Chat, stop being obsessed with Purloin. Oops, wrong button. Sorry, it's a little weird because I'm playing with an Xbox controller and the A and B buttons are reversed on this thing.
Thank you!
Wolf, thank you so much for the 3 gift subs. What is that? I gotta raise a new Pokemon? Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Wolf, thank you so much for 3 gift subs too. Shining Silver, Corrupt Angle Jr., and Microphone Kirby. Everyone enjoy the new emotes. By the way, KV, when you resubbed, that did actually trigger the Nuzlocke rules, but I'll do that as soon as I get a Pokemon. Mostly because I think it's more fair to do that rather than sit through cutscenes while I let the timer run out. Oh, hi! Man, alright. If I recall correctly, the opening for White 2 was a lot slower compared to the opening of Black and White. So it's actually going to take us a while to actually get control. There we go. Do you want to have a Pokemon? Nah, this subathon's done. I don't want it. What? That's a shock. Do you want a Pokemon? Fine. You want a Pokedex? Like, I get that they do this because they want to have like some user input to have like people react to you whenever you get into a game. But man, I gotta wish that they wouldn't ask you like stuff that they're just going to force you into saying anyway, unless they decide to do something like in Dragon Quest. You know how in Dragon Quest, whenever you say no, they always have some kind of weird, funny interaction of them saying, "No! How could you do such a thing?" I always like the one where in Dragon Quest 11, there's like a scene where Veronica calls you an inhumane monster. And that one always cracks me up. The Jade stretching her leg one is also really good too. Man, I wonder why I like that one. Man, Bianca's so cute in this game. I think her glasses really makes her look super adorable. All right. Well, unfortunately, we gotta rock the Oshawott supremacy.
Thank you!
So how's stuff?
Oh, you just subscribed that tier 1 for 3 months. Aggers, thank you so much for 3 months of resubs. I really appreciate that. I guess that technically counts as 3 gift subs. Oh. Oh, wait. Hang on. What does that do for me? Oh, I have to raise 2 new Pokemon. Oh, that's not too bad. I can do that really easily. But yeah, thank you so much for your resub, Aggers. Really appreciate it. But yeah, everything's going well right now. We are currently just picking out our Pokemon, which chat so generously decided for me. We are picking Oshawott. Lindea didn't pick a name for this little filler, so we're gonna see what we can come up with. All right, so it's a boy Oshawott. I was really hoping it was a girl, which is why I was stumbling over the pronouns for a moment there. What do we want to go for you? How about we call you... Well, we did One Piece characters and we did Dragon Ball characters. How about we do... What's a funny character that we can go for? I kind of want to do a series. Like, I'll admit, like, one thing I've always wanted to do is name the characters after... name the Pokemon after, like, a series or a theme. I just don't know what I want to name it after. Okaroon. Is that a reference to something? I don't quite get it. You're lucky that X and Y isn't here, or do I see I have to pick Chespin? Oh, Don. You know what? That's fair. I don't follow Don, unfortunately, so I don't know enough about the characters there. The only thing I know about that is like the grandma's hot in that series. And the memes. How about... Oh, by the way, everyone, thank you so much for the Hype Train. Again, y'all are so generous. Thank you so much. Enjoy the Hype Train emotes. How about... You know, I briefly considered SpongeBob, because, like, Oshawott is kind of a doof, but there's not enough SpongeBob characters. Oh my god, what is that emote, Aggers? I want an emote like that! Sonic the Oshawott. That would be so weird, though. It would be so mismatched on the animals. It's just a gif of you. Very accurate. Okay, Screw it, why not? I'm sure we can think of enough Sonic characters, right? And if I don't, I'm sure someone in chat will be able to fill in for me, right? Bianca, Sonic is the name you want? Sure. Whee! Got a phone. Oh, wait, that's a Pokedex. Man, I'm so used to just like the Pokedex being a phone app nowadays that it's so weird whenever the Pokedex actually is something unique. Man, I kind of miss when Pokedexes were dedicated devices in the Pokemon universe. I don't know, just Pokedexes were such a neat little concept to have, but then as technology advanced, we were like, why don't we just make it an app? And I'm like, I don't know, that just takes away from the aspect of, like, Pokedexes being... Oh, wait, hang on. And there we go. Nuzlocke rules are on for 20 minutes. But yeah, I don't know, it just kind of takes away from... Oh, right. You may be wondering why the Snivy is level 6. I may have edited the ROM so that we are playing in challenge mode. Wish me luck. Thankfully, I don't think Snivy knows a grass type move yet. Ideally, anyway. I will say this, I am going to be upset if Sonic somehow loses to this Snivy in literally our first battle while Nuzlocke rules are on. Because I think y'all know what that means. Okay, thank God that Sonic did not die. Sonic being slower than grass is hilarious. Honestly, Snivy has a really fast speed stat, all things considered. Woo, level 7. And learned Water Gun. See, you want the Pokédex in Gen 10 to be a smartwatch that isn't powered by a Rotom? I don't know if I really want it to be a smartwatch or anything, but like, I don't know. I like the Rotom phone as it is. It's better than the Rotom Pokédex that was in Gen 7, I can tell you that. Okay, I'll show you around the Pokemon Center. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Bianca. You miss having a separate calculator, too? I mean, I still have my TI-83 from my college years. I mean, I'm not college age. I'm totally 21, right? I guess that technically is college age, isn't it? Well, I guess it kind of depends on people who still goes to college in order to get degrees and stuff like that. Y'all seriously have nothing else in here? Nope, it's just mail. All right. If you recall correctly, the Pokemon have a higher level, but their stats aren't updated to reflect that. I don't remember exactly how it works. If I recall correctly, they're higher levels, but they have like... No, like they have different movesets and items, I know that. You're being told that in an LP of the game? Don't take that at face value. Sometimes people get wrong information, so it's better to double check like from secondary sources. Like I usually try to find as many sources as I can when it comes to information. Because it's weird that they would make the Pokemon higher level but have like lower stats. That just feels weird. Like that's just pure placebo effect at that point, isn't it? Although I wouldn't be surprised if the first battle specifically has level 5 stats. Like, if only so that they can make sure that you don't just randomly die in the first level. Intimidation factor? I guess, but I feel like it'd be more I feel like it'd be more appropriate if it was like, that the first battle was not that hard because they don't want to like have you lose the first fight randomly. If you're talking about who I think you're talking about, I'd rather not think about that. Mostly because if it's, again, the person I think I know who you were talking about, they have been known to make mistakes before. Have you decided you're going to skip out Mario Kart for the time being? You're thinking you're going to aim for the ZA Switch 2 bundle? That's perfectly fair. It just wouldn't be... I just would say maybe grab Mario Kart if you're planning on playing with other people. I think I'm planning on doing Mario Kart stuff in the future. I just don't know when. Like, I definitely want to be able to go back to Mario Kart and complete all the free roam stuff. I specifically went out of my way not to do anything in free roam because I wanted to do all of that on stream. Yanka found a nice purloin. I'm a little disappointed because I'm pretty sure I randomized the tutorial catch, but hey, whatever. No, E-Mister, I think it's fair to compare Sonic Racing Cross Worlds with Mario Kart World. They are both kart racers that both use items and they feature mascot characters. I think it's kind of fair to compare them on that front. That being said, though, like, from what I've seen, there's a lot of cool stuff in Sonic Cross Worlds. Just nothing that really appeals to me. Well, frick! I'm glad Nuzlocke rules are on because we're gonna have to freaking catch this Patrat. Or Patrat. How do you guys pronounce this guy's name? I always pronounce him as Patrat, like Packrat. But I've heard people pronounce it as Patrat. Is this supposed to be? Oh my god, it is supposed to be Patrat. Do you know why it's supposed to be called Patrat? Because it's patrolling. Patrut. Valid. Patrat, you go back and forth on because you don't care about it enough. See, I'm an English degree person, so I'm someone who always wants to make sure they pronounce things properly. You know how a lot, like, when I was growing up, obviously it's Patrat. Patrat. Thank you, Wolf. Patreon. Patrat. Okay, yeah. Because, like, I grew up pronouncing Rayquaza as Rayquaza because I was a dummy who didn't realize his name is a pun on Quasar, so it's obviously supposed to be Rayquaza. But at the same time, these are fictional, like, creatures with made-up names made by a company who doesn't care enough to have a consistent naming scheme for their Pokemon, to the point where the freaking god of this world has his name changed because it sounds too much like ass. Okay, who's known for patrolling? No, I don't want to use Knuckles on this guy. Who patrols an area? If it's a fictional thing and people understand the conveyance of what you're saying, pronunciation doesn't matter too much in your opinion. Like the official pronunciation of Rayquaza annoys you, I will never say it like that. Why? I mean, it makes sense to me. Because, like, okay, here's the thing, though. I get what you're saying,
What's yours is mine.
All I can afford until I get paid next week. You can have my last bit.
Aw. Hippo, I still appreciate that, though. Thank you so much for the bit. Alright, what Sonic character can I name this? Oh, hey. How you doing, Four? Hope you're doing well. We're just trying to figure out what Sonic character we can name this thing, and I don't want to use Knuckles, because Knuckles deserves a better Pokemon to be named after. You love the retro game market? Ha! And this is why I support... I probably shouldn't say that out loud. I support Yo-Hos. Yeah, let's go with that. I love Yo-Hos. We can call him Chocula. No one remembers Chocola Chow. You know what? Sure, why not? Chocola. You want Xenosaga 3 is the only Xeno game you don't have? Hey, whatever makes you happy, go for it. You also love hoes, as I am slutty cunty bitch myself often. You know? Same. I'm gonna be extremely mad right now if we come across a Riolu, and it's not the first Pokemon we encounter during the Nuzlocke rules. But yeah, like, don't get me wrong, KV, I totally get, like, pronouncing words different, like, not differently, but like not caring about pronunciations of words too much when it comes to fictional creatures and stuff like that. But like, I'm someone who really loves the English language, even though I make fun of it a lot of time for not making any sense. But when it's something that's supposed to be like a pun, wherein like the Pokemon are specifically named after puns, I'm like, I think like there is some cadence to knowing what they're supposed to be like, what the phonetics are supposed to sound like, you know what I mean? So like, that's why I'm like, you know what, maybe Patrat actually makes sense. And the same thing for like Rayquaza. Like I said, I grew up saying Rayquaza, and I was like, man, Rayquaza sounds so much cooler. But then I'm like, but the historical context of the words kind of make more sense to go with Quasar. So, like, the inherent scholar in me is like, no, I gotta go with like what actually makes sense in terms of pronunciation due to the the pun wording. Also, if you see me running around talking to random people, it's mostly because I haven't played Black and White 2 in forever, and I think I've only played them once, so I don't remember where all the items are. And I hope I can find all the items without having to, like, rely on chat to do it for me. Are you happy you're able to train Pokemon? Yes. Wait, I just realized. Ah, mother trucker! I just realized! I gotta raise 2 Pokemon to be my current level. We're gonna have to raise Chocula up to level 6. Alright, well, this is gonna take a while. Well, while we're doing that, though, you sent me a thing? One sec, Hippo. Ooh, what is this? ROM hack of Pokemon Red with an expanded Pokedex and updated mechanics. Up to 400 species are available with a new post-game. You can find out what happened in Red and Mount Silver before. Ooh! Ooh! And they feature bottle caps? Wow! A ROM hack of the first Pokemon game. Okay, new TMs, new items, new item evolutions, new item drops, wild Pokemon. Oh! New cries. They gave us special. Oh, this actually is so cool. I'm going to go look into that later. You know what? I might actually do this for a future like subathon thing too. This seems really cool, actually. Yeah, I like it a lot. Thank you. Man. Alright. Man. Sorry, now I'm all distracted now because I'm just like thinking about the ROM and I can't remember what I was even talking about earlier. Right, but yeah, I have to, because of my, subathon incentives, I have to raise up this Patrat all the way up to my current level, so, woo! Little bit of grinding time. Yeah, I gotta raise the Pokemon up to, like, level 6 or 7, yeah. And then I'm gonna, and then because someone else also gave 3 subs earlier, I think it was, yeah, it was Wolf and Aggers who gave me 3 subs worth of subs. So I'm gonna have to quickly raise up 2 new Pokemon as soon as I can get to, you know what? Hang on, I just realized I only have 4 minutes left. Yeah, I only have 4 minutes left on the Nuzlocke. So I'm actually gonna be generous and go grab the next route's Pokemon really quick. and I'm going to run back and level up these 2 Pokemon. That probably makes most sense from a logistics standpoint. I'm hoping that we can pick up a oh, wait a oh no! I just realized! Wasn't this the section where, like, Alder requires me to go, like, battle some stuff for him? No, okay. Thank God we don't have to battle some characters right now. We can worry about that later after we pick up some Pokemon. I'm gonna have to battle you, aren't I? You know what? This does give me an opportunity to raise up Chocula, so sure, why not? That's fine. You know, there's one thing I really wish Pokemon would do. I really wish that every single first trainer you come across is literally just named Youngster Joey. Even if they're not a youngster, it'd be really, really funny. And somehow my level 3 Chocola is faster than this level 5 Patrat. Maybe Lundia was right. Maybe challenge mode doesn't actually do anything. That definitely hit like a truck though, but I'm also level 3, so you know what, fair enough. Fuck Joey, when Farron, you played Vietnamese Heart Gold Soul Silver, he kept calling you saying how much you had much more handsome his rap was than your Pokemon. Listen, it can't be helped. Like, look how good looking Rattata looks like. Like, I'll admit, I have a bit of a soft spot for Rattata, but mostly because, like, I think Rattata was actually the very first Pokemon I caught. My first Pokemon I ever got was Squirtle, but I think Rattata was the first one I caught, which is really disappointing to me because Pidgey is like my favorite bird. Rat in Gen 1 was a solid early game choice. Exactly. Like, the best thing about the thing is, like, it has like, once you get it up to, like, Raticate levels, it hits like a freaking truck early on. Like, I even know, like, so there's, like, this content creator that I really like. Her name is GameChamp3000. She does challenge runs. She did a Pokemon Gen 1 challenge run wherein she played the game without taking any damage. So basically the way she did that was increase the speed and attack of fully leveled Raticate and gave it and like basically had it use Hyper Fang, and the Hyper Fang sped up Raticate should theoretically be able to outspeed everything, and ideally with Stab from Hyper Fang it should guarantee one-shot kill every Pokemon. Unless that Pokemon uses Quick Attack. In which case, she freaks the frick out whenever, like, the possibility of a Pokemon using Quick Attack on her would have happened. Because then she would have to redo her entire save. Oh my god, I'm gonna just... KV, I'm just gonna copy this down and put it into VC text, okay? Okay. I'll save these for later. And how dare you call Mighty and Ray obscure? I know Mighty and Ray. Wait, why'd you write Chris Thorndike? Sam Speed? I know Sam Speed. How dare you say Donut Lord is obscure? And I like Topaz, Olive Garden guy. I don't know if we can fit Olive Garden guy into a name, but I'll try. Barry, I know Barry, I think. Uncle Chuck. Wait, what do you mean Sabrina the Teenage Witch? What do you mean Sabrina the Teenage Witch was in Sonic? You are a liar! Okay, I know Archie comics, but still. Oh my god. And with that pool, you must be off. They did a crossover? I'm not surprised. Yeah, KV, feel free to take off. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for dropping by. We could always talk about the Squirtle Nidoran male speedrun combo. That is true. I am well aware of that one. Because, like, you basically use a bunch of X accuracy and then you just horn drill everything to death, if I recall correctly. Alright, let's see what Pokemon we find here. Hopefully it's better than a Patrat. Ah! Sawado! Little baby! I'll take baby. Come on, baby. No one tell anybody there was baby murder on my stream. No one tell anybody about the baby murder. Alright, well, I missed my opportunity to catch a Pokemon here. Fantastic. Well, we're just going to have to raise up this Patrat without that. Why'd you one-hit KO the baby? It's not my fault that Count Chocula has no care about the younger generation. I mean, he is a boomer after all. Like, he's like what, several hundred years old? Actually, you know what's funny? I actually did read Dracula for class back in, like, I think it was middle school. Yeah, I read Dracula in middle school, but, like, I don't remember whether or not the book actually said how old he is. The heck with them kids limit, even children aren't safe from nature's cruelty. Listen, I'm just saying, this baby wandered into my field of view. If anything, it's the parents' fault for letting them come across me. They were a terrible parent who did not look after their children and allowed their baby wander around. It's like Baby's Day Out. You ever see that movie from the 90s? The parental neglect in that movie is off the charts. Limit confirmed like a car? Listen, if anything, you know what I did? I sent that baby to an isekai world. That baby is going to grow up to be the brand new hero of a fantasy land and develop a harem. And you know what? That baby is going to come up to me and be like, yo, Limit, thank you so much for helping me get a harem. And I'd be like, no problem, kiddo. Always happy to help people find their favorite women. They're even worse parents if they didn't provide the children with Olive Garden dinners. So suddenly we are now playing the Sonic movie in video game form. Wait, does that mean I'm Donut Lord? Oh my god, I just realized that must mean we're Donut Lord then, because we are gathering all these, like, anthropomorphic children to serve under us. Oh my god, guys. I'm Jason Marsden. Sonic 3 movie Genesis does exist, to be honest. There's a Genesis in Sonic 3? Oh yeah, right. I forgot. Patrat isn't a dark type yet. Oh, actually, chat, remind me, is Watchog considered a dark type? I think it's still a normal type, right? Like I said, it's been forever since I played Gen 5, so I don't quite remember the typing of the Pokemon. The Patrat line is pure normal. Frick! There's a cartridge that promotes the movie, if you recall correctly. Gotcha. That's crazy that they actually had an official Sonic 3 Genesis cartridge. Oh, this is going to take a while. You know what? Maybe I should just speed it up a little bit. There we go. You know, we're not going to be able to beat all these games at this rate if I keep taking multiple days off and take forever trying to beat all these guys. So yeah, maybe I probably should just be in speed up mode a little bit faster. I think the furthest I got was like 2 gyms in like the first Black and White game. Okay, yeah, tackle. Okay, I think that's as high as we need to get it, right? I don't think we need to raise it up to level 7, right? Yeah, that level 7, yeah, like if they're 1 level behind, I think that's perfectly fine. I don't think I need to raise them up to my literal current level. Unfortunately, I wandered into this area during Nuzlocke rules, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to pick them up. I know the timer ran out, but like, that's mostly because I was like wasting time talking, so I'm going to give a little bit of a grace period for that. Oh yeah, I forgot, I need to turn off battle animations. If I keep battle animations on, it's going to take too long to actually complete this. Okay, let's see here. I still need to pick up a Pokemon somewhere around here. Can I get a Riolu? That'd be nice. Well, it's a good thing Nuzlocke rules are not currently on. Actually, can I pick up a Riolu here, or do I pick that up later if I progress forward into the farm area? I'm trying to remember, and I don't quite remember. I think you can pick up a Riolu here. Okay, that's why I thought. Which I gotta say, it's so crazy that you can grab a Riolu so early here. Yeah, I couldn't quite remember whether or not you can grab it here or do you have to grab it later. Ba, 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 ba. Azurill. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that I currently have a water type, I would absolutely pick you up. But I'm good for now. You know, I'm still shocked that... Ooh, Mareep. You know what's funny? Did you know that Mareep is not available in Pokemon Crystal? Oh, wait. Wait, what? Wait a second. What? How? What? Wait a second. How did I get paralyzed? Did you use Thunder Wave on me? Hang on. Do you already know Thunder Wave? There is no way you already know Thunder Wave, right? That's why you dislike Crystal? I mean, It's fine. There are other electric types in the Johto region, if I recall correctly. I think. Okay, Mareep. What do we want to name you? You know what? I'm planning on keeping you around, mostly because I won't be able to use a Mareep in Crystal. So we'll call you... What Sonic characters uses electricity? Maybe as static? Here's the thing, Dirt Dog. If it, like, I considered static, but I used water gun. Static only works on physical contact. Water gun is a range move. I guess I could call you Tails. You do have an electric tail. Sure, why not? We'll call you Tails. You're not a fox, but good enough. Balive Garden. Okay, that's also not bad either. And now, because Agar subscribed with 3 months, which is basically 3 subs, I'm gonna go quickly raise up this Mareep here. I'll say, hey, Dark, the Dark Charmer. Hope you're doing well. Same to you, Firo. Or Oshawott has very conductive water. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't think they thought that far ahead. Okay, so they do know Thunder Wave. Okay, so I wasn't crazy then. Alas, it wouldn't fit. The game has a bias against Italian restaurant chains. They just, like, listen, there's a reason why they give you a word limit. Because they refuse to allow you to name certain Pokemon anything that they do not appreciate. Such as, you know, Italians. Just ignore their parents' company. In fact, that's exactly why Game Freak actively makes their games run really badly on Nintendo systems, because they despise Italians so much. This is a fact I was given by Dr. Source, and you can always trust Dr. Source, right, chat? Also, I could have sworn this thing knew Thunder Shock. Did they change it so that it has to use Tackle until it learns Thunder Shock? Olive Garden giving us Italians a bad rap. I mean, to be fair, Olive Garden is to Italians like Taco Bell is to Hispanics. So, you know what? Valid. Taco Bell isn't real Mexican food, but everyone still buys it anyway. You know what? Maybe I should try to farm for Riolu. Actually, hang on. Let me think about this here. Chat, remind me, where can you find a Riolu in Gen 4? I don't think you can get it early on. I think you have to get it later, right? Or do you get it from, like, a Pokemon egg? It's been a while since I played Gen 4, so I don't remember where you can find a Riolu. You get it from Riley Egg? That is so late game. Maybe I should try to farm for... Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to try and farm for a Riolu here. Like, if I can't get it in the original generation, I might as well just try to farm for it here. After Badge 6, that is way too late. Like, same logic as to why I pick up the Mareep here, because, like, Mareep is such, like... Man, I love Mareep so much. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, honestly. Like, it was like one of the first Pokemon I came across back when I grew up with Gen 2. And I was like, oh, it's an electric sheepy! And like, you couldn't really find another electric type for a long time in that generation. Like, man, what's the other electric type you can pick up in that gen? Probably Magnemite, but like really later on. Also, what's the RNG on like Riolu popping up? I think Riolu's like a 5% encounter. When we move up to Black and White 2? Literally at the start of the stream, Sagami. Like, their dog dropped like $10 on me, and and I was like, yeah, close enough. Like, $10 is basically the same as $25, right? I'm sorry, not even $25. Like, what is it again? Like, 10 gift subs is like, oh, wait, that's closer to $50. I think I did my math wrong, guys. Too late, we're already here. No, I'm just saying 5 gift subs, like 10 gift subs is closer to, like $50. Master mathematist? Yeah, totally. I'm a genius mathematician. Don't you see my degree in mathology? Isn't Riolu only active during daytime? Chat, I need to ask you guys a quick question. How do you change the time on BizHawk? Not that I'm playing on BizHawk at all. Yeah, totally, I'm not. But, just for a random question. I just looked it up. Riolu is not time locked. Riolu is not time locked. It's literally just a 5% thing. So literally, I'm just farming for a 5% Pokemon right now, guys. Ha, farming. Get it? Because we're on a ranch. Wait, hang on. Mister has a good point. It needs to be daytime for it to evolve. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna do a quick search. You know what? Maybe I should avoid using the Lucario evolution. Wait, actually, I just realized something. I do have impossible evolutions turned on. Let me see if that works. So come on, hang on a second. Pokemon. Advisor. Impossible evolutions list. Okay, never mind. So this does not count as impossible evolution because you should be able to do it as long as the time progresses normally. Okay, how do I change the DS clock on BizHawk then? Hang on, let me do something really quick. What's a business hawk? Yeah, exactly. Hey, Gaddy, have you ever messed around with BizHawk before? If no, don't worry about it. Never changed the time for a game? That's fair. Let's see here. Oh, okay, I found it. I can change. Hang on. Let me change it to this. BizHawk, never heard of that Animal Crossing character. Thank you. Hey guys, guess who accidentally deleted their save? Oops. Yeah, Lemon is so good at this, guys. Oops. Listen, this is a good thing that we started at the start of this. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just speed through it. It's all good. We can make this. We can do this very quickly. No worries. It's all good. Like, listen, we can make up for the past hour really quick. We just gotta go speed run this nonsense. It's all good. Y'all are panicking over nothing. It's all good. And don't worry, now that we also changed it, it is now going to be considered daytime. Why is it not considered daytime? Excuse you, I changed it to be daytime. I changed this to be daytime. What do you mean it's not daytime? Wait, if it's not daytime, what does the game consider what time it is? What the frick? Hang on. Man, I hate that I actually have to troubleshoot this during the stream. By the way, chat, can I get a confirmation on something? If I don't actually fulfill my ultimate goal on this, where I beat the Elite Four, would anyone actually care? I feel like you guys are so generous and cool about this. I don't think you actually care whether or not I actually fulfill my goal. If I actually, like, achieve my goal in-game. There we go! Now it's daytime! And I'm just going to save this here so I don't screw up. Let me have to accept Pats as punishment. Ugh. Now you guys are making me really want to complete this. Drink? Thanks for a reminder. 1 second. Bachan, water please. Thank you, girl. There we go. The real goal was the shenanigans along the way. You're not wrong. Alright, Oshawott, get in here. And we shall name you Sunik. There we go. Also, with these incentives, you know you want us to get in your way. You're not wrong. I just figured, like, people aren't going to be so, like, I didn't think enough people would be generous enough to be like, oh, hey, Limit, how about I throw a bunch of money your direction? But maybe I just underestimated you guys. I underestimated you. By the way, friendly reminder again, everyone, the ukulele playthrough is still, what is it? That's like, what, 22 away? We're 22 subs away from hitting the first milestone goal. You know, considering how important, like, Hugh's purloin is in regards to, like, his character, and the whole motivation for that is because his sister, it's his sister's purloin, and he wants to rescue purloin for her sake. You would think that the sister would have a unique character design, wouldn't you say? But no, they use a generic, like, child sister, like, NPC design. Or a name? Right, you're right. Hugh's sister doesn't even have a name. I didn't even think about that. This ain't about her. He's doing it literally for her. Do I even have any Pokeballs? I do. Not that it matters because I can't hunt for you at the moment. I swear, if Patrat only shows up at night, I am going to lose my freaking mind. Thank you. Oh, I just realized this thing is a girl now. I mean, if we want to be fully accurate, we probably should catch a boy. Good for her. She transitioned! And I immediately left her. I'm the worst ally ever. Oh, you transitioned back? That's valid too. Whatever makes you happy at the end of the day. Or maybe they're just dem. Maybe they're gender fluid like me. Chocola. There we go. Okay, chat, I need to ask you this. Do you think Alder is your least favorite champion? Because I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually say anything positive about Alder. He's a good character, but a crappy champion? I'll be real. I don't think he's even a good character. I think he's a good character purpose. You know what I mean? Like, and by that, what I'm saying is that he serves his purpose in the narrative, but he's not a character that's worth caring about as a character. At least that's just how I personally see him. Like, characters can be good at what they do for the story, but not have any real, like, interesting details about them. Like, I get the whole details, like, oh man, I had a Pokemon who, that died, and I'm like, I try my best to think about how that relates to the rest of the main themes of Black and White. I can't really think of what that has to do with anything. Like, I know it's supposed to be like, oh, people have relationships with their Pokemon. But like, okay, that sounds really bad out of context. Yes, I too have relations with my Pokemon. Specifically Ditto when they are transformed into pretty ladies. By the way, you can imagine my reaction being all like, from the Detective Pikachu movie being all like, oh, you were a Ditto? Pokopia is rated E, you're pretty sure limit. Shh, 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 shh. They'll ruin the dream. Diantha is kind of forgettable overall. Okay, I will agree Diantha is oh so massively forgettable as well. Like, so I definitely think Diantha is definitely on the bottom rung alongside Alder. But I will freely admit, I will actively freely admit, I might just like her more because she's a woman. I'm the Popokium at the moment. You're not wrong. So let me know, guys. I am someone who can freely admit their own biases. Okay, now that it's properly daytime, let's try and farm for this Riolu. Hang on a second, I want to double check something. Well, you know what's really annoying? Because of the fact that this Patrat has Runaway, it won't be able to have Keen Eye. Should I try and farm for a Patrat? No, I'm not gonna bother doing that. And before Shiny, before Riolu, don't put that voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby. female Mareep. Not canon. Another female Mareep. Not canon. Another female. Aren't you supposed to be 50-50? It's Patrad's not worth it. Valid. So basically, Sun and Moon would be better if Burnett was who you fought to become champion? I'm not saying no. Listen, Burnett is too busy just like birthing babies during that time. It's fine. I want to point out that, and I want to point out something. So, how many people followed the Pokemon anime? Y'all realize how in the Pokemon anime, Ash has never aged past 10, right? Y'all realize that in the span of the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, Ash started at 10 years old. He met Professor Kukui. But there you are. Professor Kukui freaking asked Burnett to marry him. They were able to plan out an entire wedding. They got married. They got a honeymoon. Burnett got knocked up. 9 months later gave birth. And Ash is still somehow freaking 10 years old. Can someone explain to me the time frame on the Pokemon anime? Riolu! It uses the shape of auras, which changes according to emotion to communicate with others. So, like, we're calling you Knuckles, right? And there we go, and now we just need to capture a male Mareep.
Thank you!
I missed an opportunity of say Star Wars, Newton Awakens as closing movie night, and are you winning? Limit.
Am I winning? I am definitely not winning now. Hey, Chaos Olympus, thank you for a resub for 22 months. Really appreciate it. I will activate the Nuzlocke rules as soon as I find that Mareep that I accidentally deleted earlier. Burnett can do both. Time also flows differently into Pokemon or something. Sure, let's go with that. Time dilation. People from Alola age faster than people from Kanto. So are you telling me when Ash decided to leave, he basically disappeared for 20 years by Alola's like time frame? Is that why we never see Lily ever again? You know, it'd be really funny. It'd be really funny if, like, that's actually true and somehow Burnett's baby aged up to 10 years old and Ash is still 10 years old. That would actually be so funny. Like, Ash is so perpetually 10 years old that for him, like, everybody else just aids up to his age and he doesn't even notice. Tails. There we go. The Charles Schultz logic? Exactly. If not for the daytime, there would be another form of Sonic that also can take the fighting direction. I'm not entirely sure who you're referring to, but I'll take your word for it. All right, well, we have our Team Sonic. Sonic the Oshawott, Tails the Mareep, and Knuckles the Riolu. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh my god, his only attack is quick attack. That's so rad. Alright, and now to do a little bit of training to catch everybody up. And let me hit up the Nuzlocke rules for you. There you go, 10 minutes. Sent you a couple of screenshots from the hack to peruse later. You already got some cool stuff. Oh, are you playing it yourself, Hippo, at the moment? You know what, while I'm here, I'm going to do a quick save here so I don't forget. There we go. You know, on my totally official hardware. Oh, now you want to use a freaking gust on me when I'm trying to train. Woo! I learned counter. I can't really think of any time I'm... Excuse me. I can't really think of any time I want to use a counter, but whatever works. Both have fast forward on, so it's messing your brain/ears right now. Sorry. I need to hurry up and like get these Pokemon trained so we can... Right! I forgot Sunkern shows up during the daytime. Okay. So thank you, chat. Wait, Stroder? Stroder, Lucy, and Linus started out as babies? What? There's a Ralts on Route 1? Oh my god, that's so cool. Yo, wait, does that mean Gardevoir is in the... Not Gardevoir, but Gallade is in that game? I assume, like, Gardevoir is in there, but what about Gallade? That's sick. Can you post a link? Go ahead. It's basically this cool ROM hack of Gen 1 that Hippo showed me earlier. Yeah, you sound disappointed, Lundea. But yeah, it's really cool. They introduce all kinds of later gen stuff and just like, and they also introduced a new storyline for the post game. It's really cool. I dig it. Okay, we're getting close to the proper level. I don't really want to use Riolu for too long. And by that, I mean I want it to evolve as quickly as possible. So, I'm gonna try to get it up to level 8 before we move on. Riolu doesn't get a fighting move until like level 16, basically. Plus, if I can raise up its happiness fast enough, we can quickly evolve it. And if I recall correctly, the fastest way to gain happiness is by gaining levels. Which is really what... Honestly, the fact that they give you Riolu so freaking early in this game is so crazy. Like, I think this is the earliest you can get Riolu in a Pokemon game. And, like, you want to get, like, Pokemon that evolve via happiness really early on, because that's when they gain the most levels. By gaining so many levels relatively early on, like, it's going to build up happiness like nobody's business, and it should be able to evolve really quick off of that. There we go. And yeah, let's do a little bit more grinding. Mostly because I really want Tails to learn an electric move. How soon does Tails learn, like, Thunder Shock in this generation? Hopefully sooner than later. Looking at the link, it has Bidoof, so it probably might have Gallade. Ooh, nice. Not that it matters, because I'm still going to pick up Gardevoir anyway, because she's one of my favorite Pokemon. None of you should be surprised about this. In fact, I think I'm pretty sure I've stated this many times before. You know what's funny? I've always said that if they ever added an older Pokemon from a previous generation, I always felt like Gardevoir has gotten to that point where even, like, Game Freak is acknowledging the waifu status of Gardevoir. And I'm like, if they want a breakout Pokemon character, it would be Gardevoir. I feel like people will actually be excited if they added Gardevoir into a Smash game. And she would actually have a pretty interesting moveset too, because she would have like Moon Blast, and her like final smash would be like her Mega Evolution. And then we can make jokes about how it might actually be a male Gardevoir instead. I forget, does Gardevoir have like male and female distinguishing features? I know they introduced it like a way to distinguish them between each other in like, there we go, there's Thunder Shock. But I forget if they had one. I think the difference is like the hair curl is longer or shorter. Not in Gen 3. But I know that they had one like in Gen 4, didn't they? Or is the whole gender difference just Gallade? Excuse me. Gardevoir would just be a Mewtwo clone? No! You're absolutely right, but no! They made a life-size plush of Gardevoir. You know they're playing into the waifu status. Exactly! And they also made a life-size, like... I think they made a life-size, like, Snorlax, right? Like, he's basically a big beanbag chair. Alright, now we can properly head around here. Hey, Hugh. I mean, chat. Hi, chat. Life-size Wailord is just a plush apartment. I'll be real. I wouldn't mind that if it wasn't for the fact that rain would absolutely make that place horrible. Go, Knuckles! What if I use counter? I can't believe that actually worked. That was actually a pure guess on my part. Oh yeah, right. I need to turn off battle scene so we can speed this up a little bit. I think they've just made life-size evolutions as well. They are pretty... Yeah, I think they... There's so many, like, life-size Pokemon that they made as blushes. Life-size Gigantamax Pokemon plushes? Okay, you know, I feel like they would do that one day if, like, they were, like, remaking Gen 9. Or Gen 8, rather. I can see them doing that. Alright, and timer off. Alright, fair enough. Let's see. There was something I wanted to do. Yeah, right. I want to swap Tails into the lead. There we go. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't it. I wanted to swap off battle animations. Hey, guess who just wasted a potion, everyone? Oh, so I'm pretty sure there was an item hidden in this stack here, right? No, that's fine. Life size missing, though, it's just a brick approaching you. And by brick and by approaching, do you mean someone throw a brick in your face? Man, I forgot how tanky Mareep is, actually.
Missing no. No, don't.
Ah! Thank you for the 34 bricks! Guess what you found is an updated patch. The free roam map now displays the locations of P-switches you run over and Peach medallions you obtained. No way. Are you serious? Are you actually serious, KB? Did they actually update Mario Kart World to tell you the locations? Are you actually serious? Oh my god! That's like the one thing they had to fix free roam, and they actually fixed it. Thank God they did that before my stream. It doesn't tell you the locations, just the ones you've done. That's fine. As long as they tell you the ones that you've done, that is more than fine. Oh my god, that's a huge time saver, actually. Nintendo actually listening to what people want for once. Unfreaking real. Now, all they have to do is make it so that intermission tracks aren't the only, like, the most common thing that you come across when you do online. And, of course, I now find a freaking Riolu at level 7. Whatever. Oh man, 5% encounter when I don't need it anymore? Who would have guessed that would happen? Okay, now give Shy Guy more than 2 costumes. Can they also give Pauline and Donkey Kong more than 2 costumes? I still don't understand why Pauline only has 2. Same for DK, frankly. Apparently P-switches can work as warps now too? They upped the rate of normal 3-lap tracks versus... Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but if they actually improved it to a reasonable amount, I think we might actually have a perfect Mario Kart game. I'm not gonna lie, by doing that, I think they actually might have fixed Mario Kart World, assuming the rate is increased enough. Now all they have to do is add Bowsette. It's okay, we could just mod her in. Right, I forgot there's freaking janitors in the middle of a forest for some reason. Why are there janitors in the middle of a forest? You're not about to start modding your Switch too? Nintendo should do it for you? Touché. Okay, but how much physics would Bowsette have though? Like, would she have like Xenoblade 2 level of physics? That is to say, none, because that means that there's even more movement than there should be normally. To mop the leaves? Ah, yes, I too love dirty, like, mop leaf water. Yep, absolutely. You're thinking Dead or Alive levels? Wait, static works even though you're what? I thought they made it so the electric types can't be paralyzed. What do you, is that a later generation thing? Oh, it might be a later generation thing. Oh, that's so annoying. It might also be a challenge. No, I don't think challenge mode changes that. I don't think they change how typing works. Leaf water is just tea? I can't believe my own grandson would say such a thing. Not grandson, my own nephew could say such a thing. So the 20% chance to drop items is really nice in this hack. Money issues was a problem in parts of Gen 1 and this fixes it. I've had tiny mushroom drops in Route 1? Yo, that's crazy. Also sounds sick as hell. You also thinking Dead or Alive? Okay, but when you say Dead or Alive, how old are you? And if you know what I mean, shoutouts. Dead or Alive, the map theme on the scary castle in the sky in Tales of Death. Yes, absolutely. That Dead or Alive and totally not the fighting game. I'm old limit, we've been over this? Yeah, but So, I'm just saying, are we talking about the Dead or Alive physics when you're, like, 40 years old versus 99 years old? It predates the fighting game. Touché. Although I'm pretty sure Dead or Alive predates most things as a term for wanted bounties. At your age, your physics is just dead? You can't say that. I'm getting too close to that. I'm so young. I'm still sprightly. Let's ignore the fact that this chair is hurting my back right now. And I don't even run a Razor's Edge chair. I'm using a freaking office chair. Does it have lumbar support? It does have, like, a back. I'll be real, I might want to buy a new chair for myself because, like, the cushion on my butt accidentally broke on one side, so I'm actually lopsided right now. And it's been like that for years now. I just haven't gotten around to actually getting a new one because I'm poor. I'm gonna be completely transparent on that. It's because I'm poor. Well, there's your problem. You need a better chair. I know, but again, I'm poor. Did they just throw a freaking CD in my face? The cheeks are misaligned. Y'all better not think about that. Honestly, I'm hoping to just break the... Like, I've actively tried to break the other half of the cushion, so it just, like, flans out completely. But no! Of course, like, I break one side, but the other side is made out of, like, titanium steel, so I can't freaking destroy it in order to flatten it out. I hate this chair. It was such a nice chair when it arrived, but the moment one side of the cushion breaks, oh man, nah. How old is this chair? It's as old as when I first moved in. So it's like, 7, 8 years. It sounds painful and uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, but it's not painful. But yeah, like, I'll be real. You know what's weird? This is actually the second chair of this type that I owned. The original one just got worn out by time and it was perfectly fine and it never went misaligned. Okay, quick stretch. Is there a way to add a cushion for works for half? There is a, like installing it inside of it. There's no way to do it, but I could just like put a cushion on top of it, but it's really hard to find a cushion that is the exact size I'm looking for. That's the problem. But yeah, like, this is technically the second chair of its type that I got, and that one was, and the old one was perfectly fine. The cushions broke over time, but they broke evenly, so I didn't have to sit lopsided. Oh my god, that's a lot of levels. Just for that, making you stretch? Blech. I'm stretching, happy? Even though that was meant to be me stretching my hands and not my back. And besides, if you guys really want me to get a new setup for myself, consider subscribing today! It is September after all, everyone. All new subs are discounted at 25% off for 2 months or 1 month or 3 months. But if you decide to subscribe for 6 months, it's 30% off for just a low price of $25. You can subscribe for 6 months. Isn't that generous? I think it's quite generous. Well, just ignore the fact that subs are now $6 instead of $5. I know Twitch is technically losing money, but it's actually so frustrating that they have to raise the price on the audience. Like, they don't want to take away money from us, the streamers, but at the same time, it's like, frick's sakes, guys, like, I don't want to make it harder to earn money because, like, subs went up and people can't afford it anymore. Get a stretch and drink in. All right, Bachan, water, please. All right, there we go. Such as the business world, people aren't getting raises and stuff, basically. You know, inflation wouldn't be nearly as bad if the amount of money you make every... Do you know a competition called Meta Rally? Yes, I do. You know, we wouldn't be having issues with inflation if the rate of pay actually went up. That would be really nice. Corporations, please. And I speak as someone who gets paid by busking.
Thank you!
Big Dog, thank you so much for the gifts up to Nini Neko. I really do appreciate that. Man. I should say that at the final week of September, which I believe starts on the 26th, y'all can confirm with me on that. But I believe on the 26th, that's when they start giving Valorant gift subs if you give gift subs of 5 or more. So yeah, that helps out the streamer a ton. And if you want to just rob the rich blind, consider giving gift subs starting this Friday. Of gift subs 5 or more. What is a raise? You're a public school teacher in America in the year of our Lich King 2025. Real heroes don't wear capes, Hippo.
Thank you!
Ah, yes, I forgot. You guys are being absurdly generous regardless. Sagami, thank you so much for a gift sub to LED. Really appreciate it. All right, so that will be 1 and a 2. 20 minutes of Nuzlocke rules. Hopefully I don't randomly die. You have a cape though? It's in dark. Yo, that's so sick though. Oh my god. Now I want a Darkwing Duck costume. Ah! Why you have to do this to me? I can't afford getting a new costume this year. There won't be a Halloween Lena this year because of various reasons. Wait, battle the trainers in Pokemon in this area, then battle some more. I battled all the trainers, didn't I? Did I forget something? But yeah, unfortunately we've gotten so busy lately that we won't be able to get a Halloween or Christmas Lena this year. Apologies, everybody. Did you do the... Hey, remember how I said I've forgotten how much I can do in this game? Yep. You had one when you were a kid that your mom made you when you were 2, and for your birthday this year, you asked your mom to make a full adult-sized one. Oh, that's actually so cute. Hippo, that's actually cute. You are a happy hippo? I'm just imagining, like, you wiggling your hippo ears in utter excitement. Why are you jumping off a cliff again? Thank you. You don't have to apologize about that. Life happens, I know. But I love decorating myself for Halloween and Christmas. Halloween and Christmas are like the best. Okay, well, I shouldn't say that because like one of them has like a little too much religious aspects to it for me, but like I love the December holiday season. And I also love Halloween because Halloweens are kick-ass with all the spooky stuff, and I like the spooky stuff. Spooky, scary skeletons. Makes shivers down your spine. Followed by Thanksgiving because lots of nom 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 nom. To be fair though, that's not just Thanksgiving where I get to nom 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 nom. There's also like New Year's nom nom nom. There's also like Chinese New Year if you're Asian like me, where we get to nom nom a bunch of Chinese food. And 4th of July nom nom, but you know, yeah. Halloween immediately loses boatloads of points for you because of candy corn? I mean, you know what's weird? I actually kind of like candy corn. You know what I don't like? I don't like that chalk candy. Like, if we were to do a tier list, like, I would put chalk candy at, like, the bottom. Chalk candy is like, ugh. Like, have you ever had those, like, chalk, like, necklaces or chalk candy wristbands? Those are the ones I hate the most because like you have to bite them off of stretchy string and that is not fun to do at all. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Faint is never going to be helpful. Little pup. We'll have Tails going. Halloween tier list stream when? You know what? I'll do one when we hit 85. Or I can do one right now. You know what? I can do one right now. I should like blackmail you guys into doing that. I'll do one right now as soon as this battle is over. Conspore, get rid of Growl. All right, let me go find it really quick.
Thank you!
Sagami! Sagami, thank you so much for 4 gift subs to Seasword, Leslie Pro, Esper Magic, and Devil 7. Jerk. I appreciate it. All right. Hippo just sent me a tier list. Let me take a look. Oh, this looks wrong. Hang on. I'm going to swap over to this screen so it more clearly displays it. I think this is better, right? Yeah, this is way better if I display it like this. All right, chat. We got S tier, goated. A tier's yummers. B, this will do. C tier, trading fodder. Valid. D tier, colorful garbage. F tier, how dare you? X, I've never had it. Okay, so first we got... Is this a granola bar? I think this is a granola bar, right? Okay, I would put this on... I feel like a granola bar is way too healthy. Like, here's the thing. If I am getting candy, I am here to rot my goddamn teeth. That's 100 grand? I've never actually seen 100 grand before. Hang on. Both money and candy-wise. Let me see. Okay, so, oh wait, 100 gram bar. So it is, oh! Oh! I've never had this before, but chocolate, caramel, and rice, crispy rice? That sounds amazing! Okay, that sounds amazing. I can't tier it, but like just from what I hear it sounds amazing. It's going into X tier because I never had it, but if I were to actually think about it, it'd be like, oh, you know what? I might put an A tier off of that. Oh, pause the Nuzlocke timer? Unfortunately, I can't pause it. So, okay. I'm gonna I'll just reset it for later. Anyway, yeah, I'll put it here, but again, it sounds amazing. Okay, Musketeer, they're fine. They're fine. The Musketeers are fine. I don't mind them too much. Like, I don't know, I think they're a little too minty for me if I recall correctly. I haven't had a Musketeer in forever though. Airheads. I am not big on Airheads. Sorry, I had to turn off my AC. It was getting a little cold in here. Just commit my 4 subs to it later? Yeah, absolutely. I'll do that. But yeah, just like... Yeah, I think I'd put it into colorful garbage. Like, I don't actively hate it, but it's just... I don't know. Like, I'll be real. I'm not a big fan of taffy. Taffy gets stuck in your teeth, and then it just tastes like sugar for the rest of the night. I am not big on taffy candy, guys. Like, the flavor is good, but I don't like the after effects of it where it's like just stuck in your teeth. It's not great. Almond Joy. How would I rank an Almond Joy? I am not a fan of Almond Joys. I guess they're trading fodder. I wouldn't be offended if I got an Almond Joy, but I'll trade it. Oh, what is this? What are these? Hang on. What is this? Let me zoom in. Oh, they're Andes. Oh, they're Andes. Andes are fine. They're mostly minty. I guess I'll throw them in C tier. They're fine. Andy, shut up. Chat, shut up. You're not a fan of almonds or Joy? No, I'm not. Hey, Jarzus. I honestly wouldn't be offended by free anything. That's basically how I feel, Aggers. Apples. Why did they put an apple in here? I mean, I get it. You do get apples. But man, whoever gives you an apple, one, did not bother getting candy. But also, two, I feel like an apple isn't the worst thing in the world if it's a candy apple. I'll be real. If I got a candy apple, best shit ever. Plain ass apple. No. If it was a candy apple, 1,000,000,000%. But this is a plain ass apple. Baby Ruths. They are a classic. They will do. I do not know what this is supposed to be. What are these supposed to be? Like, what is this? I have no idea what these are. I've never had them before. Those are gross? These look disgusting. Like, they are unmarked wrappers. Why would you eat something that's an unmarked wrapper? That is terrifying. Okay, I don't know what this is. What is this? Bit O' Honey. I've never had Bit O' Honey before, but it doesn't sound very appealing. That being said, though, yo! Butterfingers! Okay, Butterfingers are goated. Listen, I was inspired to have Butterfingers thanks to The Simpsons. I see freaking Bart Simpson be like, don't you lay a finger on my Butterfinger. And yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Hippo. Really appreciate it. If you guys want to play along, the tier list link is right there. Thank you, Hippo. Butterfingers are freaking goated. I love Butterfingers. Those are great. Candy corn, they're fine. I'll be real. I don't I would not say they are on the same tier as Baby Ruths or Musketeers, but I wouldn't say they are awful either. I would say they are trading fodder. Some people are really into candy corn, and I will admit, I kind of like candy corn because I can just shove them into my teeth and make myself look like a candy vampire. Some of the candies are hard to see on stream. That is true, which is why I had to do a lot of zooming in. Okay, I need y'all to give me your opinions on Milky Way. Because, like, I love Milky Way, but I heard they changed the formula recently, and they actually taste worse nowadays. Is that true? If that is true, that is very unfortunate because I grew up with Milky Way being my candy bar of choice because I love that caramel nougat in the middle. But that's just me. I love Milky Way. I love caramel. Caramel is like the best sweet. You did like it initially, but later was meh. It might just be an older... I might just be an old fogey, but I just really love caramel. Crunch. Crunch is fine. Like, it will serve its purpose. It will serve its purpose. It's a fine chocolate bar. I've had more candy corn than Butterfingers? My goddy, mister. I'm sorry for derailing your stream for a silly idea. Listen, I love derailing my streams for silly tier lists. These are fine. I don't mind that at all. Because, like, whenever there's a topic I want to talk about, I am chatted. Okay, dots. Dots are great. Gummy candy, listen, gummy candy automatically is a B tier. There has never been a bad gummy candy. I can, like, the only bad sour, like, gummy candy I can think of is, like, those fish ones. Those fish ones are awful. I don't like those. But, like, dots, these are good. I'm even willing to throw them up into A tier. This has become a Pokemon and tier list subathon. Ignore the fact that we did a waifu tier list in the first stream. Bubble Yum. I think these are Bubble Yum. Yeah, I think they are. These are awful freaking candies. I hate these. These are the worst. I would throw these in colorful garbage. Here's the thing. Sends limit a popular Pokemon tier list. I mean, I could also do that, but we'll worry about that later. I'm not gonna do more than one at the moment. But yeah, like, these are garbage. And you know why these are garbage? Every single time, like, when you would go trick-or-treating, these things are hard as rocks. Like, they are so, like, they are never fresh. They are always, like, impossible to chew through. They do not, like, moisten whatsoever. Awful freaking bubblegum candy. Hate it. Crash, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed Hat in Time. Okay. Like I said, gummy candy, never bad. I'm gonna put good plenty in trading fodder. I don't hate them, but I will trade them away. Okay, it looks like these are gummy bears. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, they're gummy bears. Okay, so gummy bears. Like I said, I don't have a problem with gummy bears. They're fine. Dots are better than gummy bears, but they'll do. They will satisfy. Yeah, gummy bears are valid. Hard blue gummy bears, valid. They will do. Health bars. They're not awful. I'll put them in trading fodder. Kisses are also fine too. I like kisses perfectly. Oh wait, no, there are two kinds of kisses over here. Wait, what's the difference? So obviously there's some normal chocolate kisses. What are these? Milk kisses? Wait, they're Hueys. Oh no. Oh, they're hugs. They're hugs. In the same tier. They're basically in the same candy. Hershey? Oh. Right into trading fodder. Listen, I used to appreciate a good Hershey's bar. Crunch is 1,000,000,000% better than a Hershey bar. Nobody likes Hershey bars outside of like making chocolate cake kind of stuff. Hershey's by themselves are no good. You gotta mix them into something else. You cannot just have a Hershey bar. Hershey bars on s'mores. No, you're right. Absolutely. Hershey bars on s'mores are valid as hell, but Hershey's by themselves? Nah. I need more to it. Like, combining with a marshmallow? Sure, absolutely. But by themselves? Nah. They're fine in a pinch, but there are better stuff. So I'd rather trade for the better stuff. So they're C tier. Okay, Hershey's, I think that's Hershey's with nuts. Animals and cream. Okay, that pushes this up to like B tier at least, because like they're basically s'mores Hershey's. Yeah, they're valid. I'll put that there. Yeah. You know what? No, I'll even put them up to Yummers tier. Yeah, they are a Yummers tier. I have never had hot tamales. What are hot tamales? Or tamales, I guess. Cinnamon candy? You're kind of realizing how picky you are with your candy now? Oh, I'm picky with my candy too. Cinnamon good and plenty, basically. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Jolly Ranchers. Okay, I need your guys' opinions on Jolly Ranchers because, like, if I were to rank Jolly Ranchers, I'd be like, they're fine. I think they're a good, like, hard candy. I like Jolly Ranchers fine. They serve their purpose. Like, they're probably the best hard candy here. They cap out at Yummers for you? That's valid. Jolly Ranchers kind of meh. Only like grape and watermelon Jolly Ranchers. I like apple Jolly Ranchers. Those are pretty good. Junior Mints. I think on the same category that I rated the Andes, I would put Junior Mints down here in trading fodder. They're not bad. I rank mint candy better than other candies because, like, I know a lot of people don't like mint candies. I think they're fine, but they're trading fodder. You're not a Ranchers fan personally? That's fine. Like, I personally don't mind hard candy because I like a good suck. And I'll leave it at that. Kit Kats. Listen, you can never go wrong with a good Kit Kat. Everybody loves Kit Kats. I cannot think of a single person who doesn't like Kit Kats. Crackle. I have never heard of Crackle before, but it looks like a basic ass chocolate, so you go into trading fodder. If it's basic chocolate, trading fodder. I love chocolate, but it needs to have more to it than just chocolate. I can't just have chocolate anymore. It's got to be special chocolate. Laffy Taffy. Again, I am not big on taffy. So it is... I know people who would like Laffy Taffy, so I'll put it in C tier, but I just don't like taffy. Again, they just get stuck in my teeth. Chewy Lemon Heads. I would put them in C tier. Like, I don't mind sour candies, and I wouldn't mind them, but you know what? No, I'm putting them in colorful garbage. I take it back. I'm not a fan of these. I don't think many people are big fans of these. The ones that are just 100% lemons are eh. The multi-flavored ones are pretty okay. Fun Dip. Here's the thing. How many people actually like the stick? The stick is flavorless, right? Like, the stick is just there to give you to suck on something. And once you get to, like, the end of the stick as it slowly dissolves, like, it doesn't make it fun anymore because then you're, like, dragging your finger, you're wetting your finger, dipping through the cocaine that is the pixie dust that's inside the bag. At that point, why not just eat a freaking pixie stick? Who likes putting sticks in your mouths and sucking? Why me? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Tell us more. The stick is indeed edible. I would say the Fun Dip is no longer fun because I legitimately rather get pixie sticks. Pixie sticks are just like the Fun Dip powder. Just get the pixie sticks. Freaking garbage. I wouldn't be offended if I got them, but at the same time, I'd rather get something more. Fun Dip can go. Mallow Cup. Mallow Cups are fine. They are trading fodder, but they, like, if I'm going to get, like, cup-shaped candies, there is one specific candy I want, and I think you guys know exactly what I want. I forgot what these are called. Mike Ikes? Mike Ikes. Which are basically, like, gummy candies. Once again, gummy candies are always good. So you will go into B tier. So you're fine. Milk Duds. How fucking dare you? I'm sorry. If anybody likes Milk Duds in my chat, I'm sorry. Milk Duds are trash. I don't know anyone who likes Milk Duds. Dud is literally in the name. Nobody likes Milk Duds. You can give me the Milk Duds, by all means. You can take it. I would be offended if I got a Milk Dud. Milky Way, I already said I really like. I will put them in... yeah, I'll put them in Yummers tier. M&M's. If anybody complains about M&M's, y'all are freaking insane. M&M's is the, like, perfect candy. There is nothing wrong with M&M's. I know they're basically chocolate. It's the form factor. The form factor of, like, a crunchy outer shell around chocolate, perfect. There is nothing wrong with M&M's. Peanut M&M's are superior? Oh, they are absolutely superior. I'm just saying we're comparing S tiers with S tiers. There is nothing wrong with original M&Ms and there's nothing wrong with peanut M&Ms. I'm just saying they both are S tier. I have never had Munices. I don't know what that is. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Mounds. I've never had... Actually, no, wait. I think I did have mounds before. Never mind. They're fine, if I recall correctly. I think mounds were fine. I'll put them in trading fodder. I don't disagree with Butterfinger, but it's hard to enjoy when it gets stuck in your teeth. Listen, Laffy Taffy, that gets stuck into your teeth more than Butterfingers, in my opinion. That's just me, though. Limit doesn't recognize mounds? It depends on the type of mound, frankly, Sagami. Mr. Go. Never had Mr. Go. Oh, Mr. Good. No, wait. I had Mr. Good before. Eh. What are these? Hang on. What are these? Oh, this is the dust. Yeah, this is the chalk candy I fucking hate. Colorful garbage. Okay. Hot take. But nerds, S tier. Do y'all hate me? No, actually, no. Hang on. I'll bump them down. I'll actually bump. Oh, I'm so torn. Oh, I'm torn. Oh, I love nerds, but I'm torn. Oh, now I'm torn. Are they A tier or S tier? Oh, nerds are so good, though. Nerds are legitimately so freaking good. No, you're spitting facts. My students love Nerds Rope. Nerds Rope is so good, Hippo. Ah. No, I'm S tiering. No, screw this. I love nerds. They go in S tier. Okay, I think this is... Like, I know what these are, but I don't know the actual brand. Now and laters. They're taffy. But, here's the thing. I might actually toss them. No, actually, no, I'm sorry. No, I thought better of it. I wouldn't unleash this upon my worst enemy. The more I thought about it, it's like, no, I cannot put it into trading fodder because I cannot, in good conscience, give this to another person. They don't deserve that. Colorful garbage. I thought butt of it. Discount Starbursts. Exactly. They are discount Starbursts. I never had Payday. M&M's, once again, I will repeat again. Perfect ass fucking candy. Up to S tier. Snickers. Snickers are S tier. I love a good Snickers. Again, peanut M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms go to S tier. Snickers is good old reliable, exactly. You put discount Starburst into trading fodder to disappoint others? Sagami, that is so rude. I can't. I have like standards. I cannot just like do someone dirty like that. Like I can't just like take their M&Ms and give them freaking discount Starbursts. Okay, chat. How do we grade literal... Okay, how do we grade literal quarters? Or money? Well, we'll just say money. Let's think about this here. While yes, you cannot eat money, getting free money. No, they're not chocolate coins. They're literally money. They literally just give you, like, some coins. I think they are, like, the center space of, like, a bingo chart. I agree with Gaddy. They're, like, free space. They're, like, I'm not giving you, I'm going to tell you right now, they're not, I wouldn't be offended. I would not call it colorful garbage for obvious reasons. I would not give away money. I'm sorry. Like, the only time I give away money is either to charities or to my friends and family. But I am not trading that away. I would actually put them S tier. Entirely because free money. Put it and never had it. You are so real for that, Sagami. It's not because I don't want money, but you are so right. I never had money. I did receive quarters before. I have received quarters before. To clarify, I have received quarters before. But it is so true. I've never had money. Okay. So what is this? I can't see what this is. These are... Oh, they're raisins. These are... Oh. No, they're raisinets. They're chocolate-covered raisins. Awful. I would be offended. Chocolate-covered raisins. I am good. And here's what I was talking about earlier. Freaking Reese's. Reese's are so good. My goat, the Reese's. Reese's candy. Perfect ass candy. What are these? Oh, Reese's Pieces? Reese's Pieces are also perfectly fine. Yeah, throw them S tier. Why not? Yummers for Reese's. Wow, really? I mean, that's fine as long as you guys like them. You can't enjoy it because that's peanut butter. I mean, you have allergies, Jarzus. That's perfectly fair. I get that. If you're allergic, valid. But I can enjoy them, so. Ring pop. Oh. Ring pops. Oh, that's hard. Because I love ring pops growing up. But would I be a colossal dumbass wearing that nowadays? As a fully grown adult? Just sucking on a ring? Oh. You'd wear the shit out of that ring pop. I also have aged out ring pop. That's the thing though. I think ring pops are great, but it's like, man, am I too old? Am I too old for ring pops? Oh, that is so... Rainbow ring pop and be fabulous? It could always be baby bottle pop. Oh no, you know what? No, just for that, Gaddy, you convinced me. Ring pops are freaking goated. I love ring pops. Screw that noise. Goated ass ring pops. You gotta own eating a ring pop as an adult. You know what? Fair. What? Okay, so obviously these are Wonka, but what are these? Runts. They're basically gummy candy, so they're fine. They're fine. B tier. Skittles. Oh. Skittles are iconic. Don't get me wrong. Skittles are an iconic freaking candy. So they're definitely not D tier. I would not put Skittles in D tier. I do love me a good Skittle sometimes. Like, but I need to be in the mood for Skittles. You know what I mean? You gotta be... They're definitely at least B tier. I definitely think Skittles are B tier. Would I like them more than a Musketeer bar? Yes, I do. They're going to A tier. Skittles are a valid A tier. Okay, but which is better, Skittles or purple Skittles? Oh. That's a good question. I think I prefer rainbow Skittles. Yeah. My S tier only has 3 slots and Skittles is your second non-money one. Valid. Oh, yeah! These things! Colorful freaking garbage! I said it once and I'll say it again. I cannot stand freaking chalk candy. I'm sorry. Whoever likes chalk candy, no. D tier. Get out of here. No Smarties. Snickers. Once again, Snickers are valid ass candy. They go up into A tier. Sour Patch Kids. You know what? Sour Patch Kids are a very strong A tier. They might even be S tier, frankly. I like when you know, if there's any sour candy, that you go for, it's Sour Patch Kids. I can't think of any other better sour-based candy. Sour Patch Kids. Oh, they are so close to S tier, though. Gummy worms? Gummy worms are pretty good. Sour gummy worms are pretty good. I'll keep them in A tier. Okay, now we have genuine Starbursts. How are we feeling about Starbursts, chat? Like, real Starbursts. Sour Patch Kids has amazing tie-in with Ghost Energy Drink. Starbursts are nice. You put in A tier, S tier for Lundea. They're fine. Wow, wide range. You like Starburst a lot. I think Starbursts are fine. Like, I would even put them up at A tier. I like them more than the other stuff that I have at B tier. But I would not put it very high. They're fine. I like them enough to suck on. They're fine. Yeah, I'll settle for A tier on Starbursts. You know how bad this one candy is? You want to know how bad this one candy is? I've never had it, but I already know it's garbage. I would be offended if I got that. Wait, what is this? This is a... It's literally called Sugar Daddy. These are literally called Sugar Daddies. You remember that strawberry thing being pretty good? Apparently they're cough drops according to Jarzus. And yeah, I've never heard of a Sugar Daddy before. I'm putting them down and never had. Oh, hang on. I need to put money over in the top of never had because... But yeah, Swedish Fish, colorful garbage. I do not like Swedish Fish. This is like the worst gummy candy. Sweet Tarts are... You know what's weird? Sweet Tarts is probably the closest I like to chalk candy. So I will actually put Sweet Tarts in trading. Actually, no, you know what? Just because they are the best of the chalk candy, I'll put them in this will do tier at B. Why are you so mean to Swedish Fish? They're red flavor? Oh man, red. They're not even strawberry or cherry. They're just red. Wait, are these toothbrushes? Hang on. Are these toothbrushes? Oh my god, these are toothbrushes. That is so rude! That is so rude! Why would you give toothbrushes on Halloween? Swedish Fish are ass on a cactus. I'm glad Hippo agrees. S tier immediately. Free toothbrush. You know what? Because having teeth lets you eat more. I have like a billion toothbrushes. Okay, here's the thing though. Let's be objective here. Let's look at the type of toothbrush these are. These are the jank ass toothbrushes though. These are like the cheap ass toothbrushes that you would find in like a dollar store. Would you really trust your teeth with these dollar ass toothbrushes? I personally wouldn't. Dentist gift bag toothbrushes. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they were, like, something you get in a CVS, I would absolutely grab the CVS toothbrushes. Those are fine. I would actually rank those high. But these are the dollar-ass Dollar Tree toothbrushes. Perfect for cleaning hard-to-reach areas in the bathroom so you can use them for multiple things. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna create a new tier. Okay, we're going to call this SS tier for everyday life. So we're going to throw the toothbrush and the money in there. Money is easily better than the toothbrushes, but for everyday life, toothbrushes. There. Any tier. Steve Martin dentist. Also not bad. Alright. Moving on. What is this? I've seen them before. Oh, they're Tootsies. You know what? Hot take. Tootsie Rolls are colorful garbage. I've never had a fresh Tootsie Roll that actually tasted good. Like a Tootsie Roll Pop? Sure. Tootsies on their own? Nah. I do not stand for that. I will throw Tootsie Roll Pops in C tier, though. Yeah, you know what? I'll even be generous. I'll even throw them into B tier. The fruit Tootsies are the best. Okay, you know what? Okay, how about this? Basic ass Tootsie Roll, garbage. But I'll move fruit Tootsies up to C tier. There we go. Twix. Twix are fine. I would put them in. I'm not a big Twix person, frankly. I put them in B tier. I'm not big on Twix. I don't think many people are big on Twix. Twizzlers. Rick, how do you rank Twizzlers? Twizzlers are fine. I wouldn't want them, but I'd trade a Twizzler. Some people want Twizzlers. I'd throw Twizzlers in C tier, personally. Okay, what the hell are these? Sour Punch? What the heck are Sour Punch? Are they just like sour Twizzlers? I mean, if they're sour Twizzlers, yeah, this will do. I'll take those. I don't mind those. Those are fine. I think the only issue with them is they're tiny as hell. Yeah, if I recall correctly, like Halloween-sized Twizzlers, those are tiny. Why would anybody want tiny-ass Twizzlers? But never tasted all that sour from what you remember? That's what I feel too, Aggers. Yeah, I like them more than regular Twizzlers. Ooh, oh. Warheads. How do we want to rank that? Warheads are pretty good, though. I do appreciate a good warhead. The candy of the 90s? Exactly! Like, that's just appealing to my 90s nostalgia there. They go in yummers. I love a good warhead. Like, that's for me, guys. That's an A tier for me. Caramel. They're just fine. They're fine. C tier. Caramel's fine. What the hell are these? Whoppers. Oh, Whoppers. How the hell do we grade Whoppers? I guess they're fine. They're fine. I wouldn't go out of my way for them. They're fine. C tier. Yorks. Whoppers Juniors at 90s value menu price? Sure. Yorks are fine. C tier. I have no idea what these pink stuff are. What the hell are these pink stuff? I can't tell what they are. Hang on. I have no idea what these pink stuff are. I'm gonna throw them down into never had it. Neapolitan candy, apparently. Yeah, no one in chat's ever had. What the hell are these? Oh, it's a caramel egg. I have never seen a green caramel egg before. C tier. They're fine. The Camberry egg is fine. Yeah, I need Neo. You know what? I need out Neo too, Gaddy. I agree. Anyway, Camberry egg. They're fine. C tier. Is there a Halloween variant? Yeah, I didn't know there were Halloween variants either. They're normally like Easter candy. Okay, what the hell are these? Nico Stick. Nico Stick? Nico Stick. I have never had these before. Wait, are these freaking peanuts? No, they're not ping nuts. They're called... What the hell is a spangle? What the hell is a spangle? These aren't peanuts. They're spangles. Have you guys ever heard of spangles before? I haven't. Anyway, never had a tier, I guess. They're like marshmallows? Valid, but I still never had them before. Oh, Dove candy. Never had them. I assume they're just chocolate, though. Oh, Gusher! Yo, speaking of 90s candies, y'all remember Gushers? Oh, man. Like, people freaking love those Gushers. Do I like Gushers nowadays? Do I really want them to explode in my mouth? and just like spread their goo inside of me? I know exactly what I'm saying. Thank you. Do I like gushers? I need to wash my mouth out. Thank you. Bachan, water please. Thank you. Guys, I think I had people leave my stream because of that one comment. You remember Squeeze-Its? They sound familiar, but I don't remember what you're talking about. They sound familiar, though. Gushers go into A tier. What are these? Looks like more taffy. These are jelly. Oh, Jelly Belly! They're fine. They'll do. They'll serve in a pinch. What the hell are these? Are these like candy sodas? No, they're Nick Il Nip. Nick Il Nip? What the hell's a Nickel Nip? I never had these. It sounds lewd as hell, though. Wax-covered candy soda things. Oh, easy F tier if I actually had them. Reese's. Once again, there has never been a bad Reese's. Into S tier. These are basically lifesavers. Lifesavers are fine. They'll do in a pinch. Pretzels. Okay, you know what? Hot take. Hot goddamn take. Pretzels go into A tier. Pretzels are freaking good, guys. Especially if you can get, like, chocolate pretzels. Pretzels are fantastic. No, they're just pretzels. They're literally just pretzels. I like snack pretzels. Snack pretzels are great. A-tier ass snack pretzels. Raisins. I would be offended. Reese's take 5. I don't know what they are, but they're Reese's, so I'm just assuming they're good. What are these? There are absolutely bad Reese's. I've never confirmed or not, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, wait a second. Nut Reese's? You know what? I'm gonna move these down, actually. I'm gonna move them into B tier. Yeah, these are going down to B tier. Sorry about that, chat. I don't know what take 5 is. They're chocolate balls? Nah, I like those. I'm fine keeping those there. So what the hell are these? Sixlets. I have never had Sixlets before. This is just straight caramel. This is just straight caramel. This is just straight caramel. They're not bad, but they're trading fodder. Guys, no. No. Listen. I know by definition, the gummy hamburgers aren't bad. There is nothing inherently wrong with the gummy hamburger. But does anybody want to see a gummy hamburger in their candy? No. Just, it causes psychological damage. It's not bad, but just seeing it there just boggles the mind. It's not even Krabby Patty gummies. They're just Hamburger bunny gummies. Hamburger gummies. There is, like, it's just psychological torture seeing that there. I do not recommend it. Anyway, is that fruit by the foot? Yeah, that's fruit by the foot. Fruit by the foot's pretty great. I'd give it an A tier. I wouldn't rank it that much higher, but I definitely like it. That's a pretty good A tier candy, though. It's weird that you don't have gummy worms. Gummy worms? You would think that gummy worms would be in here, but they're not. Fruit stripes. I've never had them. They sound like they are a knockoff of Fruit by the Foot. Fun Dip. Again, Fun Dip is the exact same thing as before, so I'm just going to categorize it with the rest of the Fun Dip. Gobstop. Okay, listen. S tier fucking Gobstoppers, and I'm going to tell you why. Jawbreaker candy is amazing. Just sucking on a Jawbreaker candy for hours is great. Fruit stripe gum is very tasty for half a second. Oh, it's gum. Back in the day, S tier Gobstoppers. Glad you agree. Gobstoppers are fantastic. Bubble tape. Okay. How do we classify bubble tape, everybody? Are we looking at bubble tape as, like, just plain old bubblegum, or are we considering the form factor? Bubble tape lasts you for a good freaking while, though. But they are ultimately just basic as bubble gum at the end of the day. And they ruin your teeth hard from how much you have to chomp on them. They are colorful garbage. I have no idea what these Kit Kats are, but they look terrifying. Why are they orange? Why are these Kit Kats orange? Oh, it's just Halloween Kit Kats. But why are they orange? Why are they orange? Why are these Kit Kats orange?
All out attack!
Liminality Carb! Why are these Kit Kats orange? How y'all doing, Liminality's crew? The name's No Limit. I'm a variety streamer that plays the games that they never played through before. We're currently doing a tier list during my PokéSubathon on some Halloween candies. How was Prodigal? Christmas Reese's trees are top tier? Okay, fine, but what? I am not a pumpkin person. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I would throw them in C tier. If people want it, take it. But I am not a pumpkin person, so I'm throwing that in C tier. Okay, so another hot take. I freaking love Lifesavers, so I will actually throw Lifesavers into A tier. I love my gummy ass candies. Gummy candy, freaking great. That being said, though, the hard version of a Lifesavers? Nah. Get that shit out of here. F tier. No. Shame on you. I was loving Lifesavers, a hot take. I always assume people don't like Lifesavers because people always give it shit. Everybody I talk to, they freaking hate Lifesavers. I hate hard Lifesavers. I do not like hard Lifesavers. Pretzel M&Ms? That's a thing? Pretzel M&Ms exist? they'll fine, sure. Why not? B tier. Sometimes you want to suck on some hard, fruity sweetness. Eh. They'll be fine. So what are these? Reese's with pumpkins. Ew. Trading fodder. And finally, Rolos. I have never had a Rolo. What the hell's a Rolo? I mean, I've heard of Rolos before. I never had a Rolo. Chocolate covered caramel. I mean, I do like chocolate covered caramel. That's not bad. Yeah, I'm pretty good with how I'm feeling about this list. I'm sorry. I'm just still laughing at the stupid SS tier for money and toothbrushes because y'all are trying to convince me of the dumbest stuff. Man, thanks for the free money, guys. Well, here's my candy tier list, everybody. I think y'all can tell what my kind of tastes are when it comes to candy. If it was an electric toothbrush, you'd be happy. Electric toothbrushes are pretty nice. You're not wrong. All right. We had our fun. Oops, I forgot to turn this off too. Hang on. There we go. Now, how about we actually get back into the game and actually, you know, finish this gym that I came in here to do. Yo, you were streaming Pokemon? I know! Aren't you guys surprised that we're not just doing tier lists the whole time? Oh yeah, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 hour of Nuzlocke rules. Oh god! Okay. And of course you use Leer. You use Leer way too many times for my liking, though. Yeah, that hit way harder because I let so many Leers slip through. This is fine. Little Pup can get real scary sometimes if you let him get carried away too much. Patrats. Knuckles should be able to tank that, right? Now that its defenses are reset from the Leers. Oh yeah, I just realized this girl's name is Serena. I wasn't keeping track of how many layers it was going through. Knock, knock, it's not Knuckles anymore! Alright! This is fine! Who needs it? I don't need a Knuckles! Lucario's not even a very good Pokemon! Who needs him? Lucario is trash. He has no good offensive moves. He can only do quick attack. Nobody care about Lucario. If y'all are weeping for Knuckles, well, I ain't chuckling. Knock, knock, Knuckles on heaven's door. I put so much goddamn work into this guy. I'm so mad. I put so much work into that Lucario gang. Ah! Whatever. I like Sonic 2 better anyway. Sonic 2 is the superior game, clearly. Limit right now. Thank you, Hippo. Much appreciated. It's fine! I don't need it. I don't need it. We have Tails. Tails is the way better partner for Sonic anyway. Sharon, why are you blushing at me? Is it because I'm cute? I am pretty goddamn adorable. I sure hope Shadow does better than Nux did. I don't even know who's going to be our Shadow. Right, you're using Work Up. That's fine. Oh wow, we're getting a lot of raids tonight. Yo, Bleach Bummer, thank you so much for a raid. How was Batman Arkham City, rather? Mother trucker, you used a freaking potion! Guys, this thing is like... Oh. Oh no. Guys, are we about to wipe? You know, you would think one time the paralysis would work. Escape! Chocolat's gonna gain like 1 billion levels. Coca-Cola is going to make up for the failings of Team Sonic. We just got buyed. That is not going to help. This thing's level 14! Oh, we are so dead. Well, as we've learned tonight, everybody, Team Sonic just could not measure up. I don't know how to tell all y'all this. Well, that's unfortunate. Should we consider, like, so what, how do we... You know what? I'll ask chat this. How do you guys want to consider this? Should we consider, considering how we have like 6 games we have to do, if I ever wipe out on one of them, should we just consider that playthrough a wash and just like move on? How do you guys want to consider that? It's the Doom timeline. Oh no! Rosa just dies. This is just the Rosa timeline where everyone dies. No one is there to save everyone from, like, Getus's attack, and he freezes the entirety of Unova. What happens in the circumstance all of them wipe? Well, a big freaking shrug and say, hey guys, thanks for the money. Crisis City. Guess we'll have to live and learn to open our hearts to a new team of Sonic heroes. That will prematurely end the subathon? I have like 6 different games. Do you guys seriously I'm going to wipe out on 6 different games? Clearly, we should have caught a beat up and name it Elise. Do y'all seriously believe I would... Y'all seriously think I will wipe on 6 different games? I would say it would cause a game switch, but it's your call. I'm gonna call this... You know what? I'm actually gonna make that a rule. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll lock in. If I wipe out... That game's done. This game is officially removed from the canon. Black and White 2 no longer exists. Dead game switch / dead timeline sounds funny. It sounds so funny. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, I guess we're just going to move over back to Gen 1 now. Yeah, just fuck it, we ball. This is hardcore, baby. All right, hey guys. Guess what? The only Pokemon we have in this game, because of you guys. We only have a level 3 Caterpie. How the hell are we going to raise this thing?
I'm sorry I'm late, but Rocco had to go to the party. What?
Get an Nidoran and name them Hopium.
You know what? Considering what's going on right now, we absolutely need to get that Nidoran. Thank you for the 100 bits, Sagami! Okay, do you have a specific Nidoran that you wanted? Can I at least get a higher level than a level 2 Nidoran? Or are we just brawling with a level 2 Nidoran. Can you survive anything higher
I'm
than
sorry
level?
I'm late, but Rocco had to go to the party. What?
Get yourself some royalty. A male Nidoran.
Okay.
Name Adhira.
If we're going to be catching 2 Nidorans, I think we can run this. Oh, she does not hit well at all. High five, we're in the same route. Are you catching all the Pokemon? Also, I hate this Nidoran right now because she is wasting my Pokeballs and I have no money. I repeat, I don't have money, Nidoran! Thank you. Okay, I think 2 Nidorans and a Caterpie might actually be able to save us. You could do a Professor Oak. Do not do a Professor Oak run of this. Guys? Guys? You know, guess who forgot that? Guess who actually forgot? Guess who forgot there's freaking Mankeys here? I need to go level up the... I need to level up Hopium. Guys, I don't think we're... Hey, remember how we were just a level 3 Caterpie earlier? How about we make it a level 2 Nidoran? I see no issues here, do you? You did not consider the possibility of things getting worse. Well, there goes the Kanto timeline, everybody! Wait, guys, you remember Rainbow Rocket? We're creating the Rainbow Rocket timeline. Boom! I am creating the Rainbow Rocket timeline where all of the evil teams were able to take over the world or achieve their plans without the protagonist getting in the way. Because we all died on literally the first route. This is the official new canon for the Pokemon games. You're welcome, everybody. Well, there goes Gen 1, everyone. But hey, it's fine. We're in a better spot in Gen 2. It's all good. Now, excuse me while as I play as Doranjo. Thankfully... Oh, wait a second. Guys? I forgot we lost most of our team. Right. I forgot we lost most of our team. Yeah, well, hey, at the very least in this timeline, we still have our starter. See, Maddie is still alive. Maddie is still alive. We're good. We're good. We still have Cammy. We still have Keijo. It's all good. I think I'm gonna do a little grinding after we pick up our next Pokemon, though. This Miracle Seed is not going to be useful for me for quite a while. Alright, Nuzlocke rules. Let's see what we got here. You're lucky I'm trying to piece out your gift subs. Thanks. Much appreciated. Always count on you. Receives Miracle Seed. Frame 1 grass type. For real, for real. Right, I forgot. You have a freaking synthesis move. Do you guys remember how long it takes for Hoppip to actually learn Tackle? It takes quite a while to teach it Tackle, guys. Get in the Pokeball. Alright. It can be carried away on even the gentlest of breezes. It may even float all the way to the next town. Alright, what the hell do I name you? Totodile can almost solo Gen 2 anyway. You're not wrong, Hippo. You know what? I'm just gonna use the name that Lunde asked for earlier, but I couldn't fulfill because I unfortunately died. Alright, everyone. Time to start grinding so I can get everyone back up to high level. Okay, I think if I get everyone to level 10, we should be fine. Oh boy, I love a Pokemon that doesn't know any attacks. I think probably the most terrifying thing right now is the fact that at any time my Pokemon can get poisoned. And if they get poisoned, well, I better hope I have an antidote ready. You know what? I'm just gonna double check. I have one antidote. I hate Sand Attack. It's rough, it's coarse, and it gets everywhere. I lived on a desert planet my entire life. And I hate them. I hate the women and the children too. For people who've been around in my Discord server, how you guys enjoying the Star Wars movie nights? They get kind of wordy though. A lot of people have a lot of opinions on Star Wars. Like, I knew that Star Wars was going to be popular. I didn't think it'd be so popular that everyone wanted to hop in and spout different opinions. It's been nice revisiting Star Wars. All I know is I am not looking forward to Rise of Skywalker. I am looking forward to Last Jedi, though. When I saw it, I really enjoyed it. But I also know a lot of people who really hate that movie. Not that it matters, because I won't be finding out about that for 2 weeks. Because I'm going to be watching Rogue One next Monday instead. Sorry, I got a little scared for a moment there. I thought I was about to lose Cammy. You enjoyed the recent trilogy for what it was? See, I enjoyed the trilogy for what it was until Rise of Skywalker. Then I kind of like, it kind of went off the rails on that point. Like, I respected what Last Jedi was doing. Rise of Skywalker just pissed me off. And like I said, every time I bring up, like, Star Wars, someone always has to chime in. Like, someone always... Like, I don't think I've ever met someone who, like, never had an opinion on Star Wars. The only time people don't have an opinion on Star Wars is those who have never seen it. And even then, even people who hasn't seen Star Wars somehow still has an opinion on Star Wars, which is wild. That being said, though, I really want to watch some of the newer Star Wars TV shows because I'm kind of fascinated by a lot of their premises or ideas and stuff, and I kind of want to see people's different takes on the Star Wars universe. I'm about to die. Let's not risk that. Your favorite Star Wars movie is The Final Frontier? Yo. Are you an actual Star Trek fan? In which case, I'm like, brother. Dude, I love Star Trek. Freaking adore it. That being said, though, you know what's weird? I watched like half of the first season of Picard. I lost interest really quickly, but then my friend was like, yo, you should watch season 3 of Picard. It goes really good. Goes really wild and good in that season. I was like, yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll give it a shot. I was not expecting it to be a giant tribute to TNG. And that was awesome. Your favorite series is DS9? Hell yeah, I respect that. DS9 is definitely the most sequential of the original Trek shows. You know, before the modern era of Star Trek. I haven't really watched Strange New Worlds, but I have watched Lower Decks. I wonder why I like watching Lower Decks. And that, I'm not even a Rick and Morty fan. I just like Lower Decks because, like, yay, animated Star Trek! That isn't the animated series. Have you considered Star Wars Visions in the marathon at all? Not for the marathon. I tried to consolidate it only to the movies. I might do another Star Wars marathon in the future where we go through the TV shows, but that's a big might. Lower Decks, a Pokemon show about youngster Joey's journey. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, thank God we finally got Tail Whip. Or rather, Tackle. Not that it matters because, unfortunately, you're still slow as hell. I mean, not slow, you're still weak as hell. Oh, you know what, that's pretty decent damage, but it is a level 4. There are a lot of Star Wars shows. Yeah, I think that'd work for a marathon. I think the longest show is easily the Clone Wars, though. But thankfully, Clone Wars is mostly episodic, aside from short story arcs. Oh, I also watched the Strange New Worlds episode where they cross over with Lower Decks. That was a cool episode. It was really funny when all the characters got turned into animated characters. That was funny. Clone Wars and Rebels were great. I liked Rebels. I think I watched like the first 2 or 3 seasons of that, and I enjoyed what I watched of it. I never finished it though. I also watched the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. I haven't gotten around to watching season 3 of Mando, but mostly because I haven't watched Book of Boba Fett. Because apparently that ties into season 3 of Mandalorian. And, like, people have described Book of Boba Fett as season 2.5 of Mandalorian, which is really funny. Have you seen Rogue One? I have seen Rogue One. If you like it, Andor's probably up your alley. I did hear Andor's actually really good, but I also heard that they got, like, really screwed over by Disney because they were like, oh, hey, we're gonna cut your funding. You know, typical Disney being evil bullshit. Please do not support Disney. Please stop using synthesis. Please stop using synthesis. Thank you. Congratulations! Your Cammy evolved into... What? Now you know why I named her Cammy. But yeah, I'm absolutely down to watch Andor whenever I have time. Amy got that yacht. Absolutely. Alright, who am I actually planning on using here? Okay, let's actually think about this objectively here. Obviously, Totodile is probably the most useful thing here. But is there anything else that we can work with here? By the way, yes, we do have Impossible Evolutions turned on, so Geodude will actually become a Golem if I level it up. Because she wears a thong Leah Cotard? Exactly. I don't think Cammy as a Butterfree is going to last too long, mostly because I feel like she's going to be easily outclassed in the long term. I don't think Jumplup is going to do all that much for us either. I don't think its moveset is very good in this generation. This is just going to be a rough time overall. Yeah, I feel like we're just going to have to rely on, like, Totodile and Geodude. I can't really think of anybody else who can work off of this. I will say, I'm also planning on maybe doing a Star Trek marathon for my movie nights. Specifically not the movies. I mean, yes, the movies, but like, I feel like my server doesn't know anything about Star Trek. So it's like, if I just do the movies, they would have no context, and I don't think they would appreciate the movies because of that. So like, I kind of feel like, what if I decided to just like go through, like, what if I decided to just like go through all of, what if I just went through all of, the TV shows? But it'd be a lot of TV shows though, because every episode is an hour long, and there's like some shows that have like over 100 episodes. So that'd be like over like 1,000 hours of shows to go through for each show. And I'm not sure if anybody would be interested in that. I am planning on doing like a, poll on it. You have see no issues with this idea? The issue is how many people are willing to sit through that many shows if they also might potentially miss out on watching these shows. Like, what if they miss an episode? It's like, oh, I don't want to watch because, like, I missed an episode and now I'm, like, now it'd be too annoying to catch up. And then we just get slowly dwindling numbers, and I don't know, that just sounds... I don't really want that to happen, you know? Speaking of not supporting Disney, did you see the Knights of Guinevere pilot? I have not seen the Knights of Guinevere pilot, but I did hear very good things. Sorry, I gotta pay attention to this because if I die here, I am going to be extremely mad. If we lose our carry here, I will lose it. Ignore the redundancy of that statement, thank you very much. Scheduling conflicts and all that, basically. And like, I've been happy to replay episodes of Batman Beyond. I don't know if I'd be willing to replay episodes of Star Trek. Speaking of someone who'd love Star Trek, mind you. You know what's the worst thing about fighting Magikarp? Not only are there 6 of them, they also don't give you much experience. Gotta get some sleep? No worries. I think I'll be calling the stream in 22 minutes anyway. Good night. Maybe I should just try to one-man army through all of this. You definitely could do this back in the day. As long as you're careful about it, I think. I wonder why 22 minutes specifically? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Exactly 22 minutes, mind you. Hey, would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail? Hey, would you like this tasty, nutritious dog tail? For you right now, just $1 million. You want this? Yeah. I thought these kids these days were loaded. Question, chat, would you eat a Slowpoke tail? I will admit, I probably would not. Mostly because I think that's the equivalent of eating a dog's tail, and I'm like, no? Slowpoke has tails? Shockingly, yes. You probably have never seen them because the tails are usually bitten off by Shelter. How hot is this Slowpoke tail? It's from a regular Slowpoke. No, thank you. You know, I never realized by turning off battle animations, they also turn off the, like, hop-in animation that, that Crystal introduced. You know what? I'm starting to think maybe I should just, like, solo Totodile. I can't really think of any other Wait! No! I know one Pokemon! There's one Pokemon I think that can help us. The problem is I also need a Pokemon that knows Headbutt. If you guys know who I'm talking about, you know exactly who we're going to be picking up. The problem, but like I said, I think they might be pretty useful, wouldn't you say? Well, actually, wait, hang on. Do they have a good moveset in this generation? Oh, that's a good question. Chat, you know what? I got an interesting question for y'all. What y'all think about Heracross in Gen 2? You also assume be very little edible meat and mostly just cartilage or something? It'd probably be mostly fatty. You never used it in Gen 2? You never played Gen 2? Great. Like, I'm trying to think in my head right now. Gen 2 was infamous for having really bad movesets, so I'm wondering if we can salvage a Heracross. Like, if we teach it, like, Brick Break, it might be useful? Yeah, I'm thinking, like, if it learns Brick Break, I think it would actually annihilate, like, a lot of, opposing Pokemon as a fighting bug type, you know? Heracross can do work, but it can be work to get him there. Brick Break is not in his moveset. Yeah, we would have to, like, actively look for, like, a TM that can teach it to him. Its first fighting move is Counter at level 27? Yeah, we would actively have to teach it its moveset. Hang on. Let me actually look it up really quick. It learns Reversal at level 44. Oh my god. And it learns Mega Horn at 54? Okay, so it can learn Headbutt, Curse, Toxic, Rock Smash, Hidden Power, Sunny Day, Earthquake. Oh, Brick Break doesn't exist this generation! Never mind, I don't think we can run Heracross unless we want to run freaking Rock Smash, which only has a power of 20 in this generation. Yeah, I don't think Heracross is going to work out the way I think it was going to work. Yeah, you're right. It straight up cannot learn Brick Break. You're right. It might just be a Gen 3 move. I thought it was a Gen 2 move for some reason. Chat, why are you guys so smart? Man, I thought I was being clever but by deciding to use Heracross. Is this why they took away Heracross from Ash's team in Gen 2? Because they thought, oh, Heracross is lame. He doesn't have a good moveset? Is that why we never saw the good boy come back until Gen 3? Where he was an utter badass? Heracross is awesome! One of my favorite Pokemon! You just looked it up? You are smart for learning how to look things up, Sagami. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out another Pokemon we can catch. Heracross got crazy buffed in Gen 3, getting Guts as an ability in Brick Break. Heracross is crazy in Gen 3, guys. There has to be another member of the team that we can pick up that's actually useful. I mean, what if we capture Onix? We can have the Onix evolve into Steelix. That's definitely an option. Like I said, I have impossible evolutions on, so trade evolutions is feasible in this. Yeah, we have to run an Onix until then. Ugh. That is true. We would have to run Onix until we get to, like... Who gives you Steel Code again? Erica? Not Erica, Guys, this is how forgettable Jasmine is. I confused Jasmine with Erica. You know what I remember more about Jasmine? I remember her freaking Amphi more than I remember I almost called her Erica again! Jasmine. I remember her Amphi more than I remember Jasmine. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna enable Dupe's Claws right now, so, if we find a Geodude, I am skipping it. You know what's wild? I never realized that Onyx was faster than Steelix. Go freaking figure. I mean, I kind of figure why. It's because it's made out of steel, but still. I remember using a full art Jasmine in TCG Pocket and being quite useful to your steel deck at times. That's actually sounds pretty cool, E-Mister. Good use there. Speed is like Onyx's one decent stat. I mean, it has a decent defense stat. Like, it's like, what, 100-something defense, I think? Or am I misremembering it only has a defense of 90? Or worse, what if it's 80 defense? That would be really sad. Can you imagine if Onyx's defense was only 80 in Gen 1? That'd be insane. Alright, let's see what we got. Hang on, let me check Sandslash's moveset. I mean, I'm gonna catch it regardless, but if Sandslash has a decent moveset, we might be cooking here. You know, assuming this thing will actually go into its Pokeball, that'd be nice. Onyx has a 160 defense. Okay, I wasn't crazy. Yeah, like, Onyx cannot tank an actual weakness hit. It can only tank any, like, physical hits, which is only good early on, which is why Onyx is actually a bit of a hurdle to get past for Brock in Gen 1. Because there's not many special attackers that you can get at that time unless you get, like, Butterfree. It prefers dry, sandy places, so not Anakin. Okay, why don't I just name you guys after Star Wars characters? Is there a well-known, like, sand person? I can't think of any sand people that's well-known. Glupshit. Yes, we'll name you Glupshido. No, I'm saying nameless. I mean sand person as in the Sand Peep, the Tusken Raiders. Tuskens are literally called sand. Yeah, I mean like a specifically named person, not like a group of people. Anyway, let me see if Sandslash is viable. Okay. Aiden learns 0 ground moves. It learns Earthquake. It can learn Mud Slap. It can learn Dig. By TM. Do I really want to waste Earthquake on that? Wouldn't I rather teach Earthquake onto Maddie instead? It's a backup, I guess. You know what I was hoping for, though? I was hoping for a Zubat. Do you know how crazy Zubat would go when it evolves into Crobat? A properly made up Crobat would be so good. It's funny that Golem and Rhydon both have very valid niches throughout the decades of Gen 1's meta, and then just Onyx exists. Onyx tries his best. Crobat is dummy fast and poison immunity goes far in Nuzlocke. Absolutely! Plus, Crobat's also another one of my favorite Pokemon. I love that thing. Okay, maybe I should throw up a repel. I'm trying to think of any other Pokemon that's a... Wait. My boy. How can I forget my boy? My precious baby. My big, stupid, slow baby. What if we get a slow king? Or a slow bro? Honestly, like, slow bro would be so good. He'd be such a special tank. But then again, that's also 2 water types. Maybe... Is it worth it for the psychic typing? Not really. If anything, I kind of need something that can deal with dragon types. What was TM39 again? Swift. Okay. Slowpoke party! Dun, 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 dun. Slowpoke party!
Ayo. I'm expecting big things from Knuckles the Riolu.
Oh man, Knuckles Riolu is gonna do so well in that gym battle, Sagami. Oh wait. Thanks for the 199 bits. Where can you get King's Rock? Slow King can also be on the table. That is true. It's just, I think... Okay, chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I think King's Rock can be gotten at the National Park, but only if you win the bug catching contest. Or is that Sunstone? I think that's Sunstone? Hey Gabby, I'm trying to remember where I can find a King's Rock. I've only ever gotten Sunstones. Yeah, that's the National Park. Okay, let me go look up where we can find some King's Rocks. Oh. Guys? The way you get it is by stealing it off of Pokemon. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. It is a low % chance of getting it, and the only way that you can get it consistently is stealing it off of people who happen to have it equipped to their Pokemon by using the move Thief. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to grab a slow king. Okay, what other alternatives can we do here? What's inside of the Elix Forest? Maybe we can catch something there. We could catch an Oddish. Trying to think what else we can find in Elix Forest. Well, wait! I just realized we have Togepi. I completely blanked on this, but yeah, we technically do have Togepi. And it's gonna hatch soon. Azalea Town, one of your favorite town themes? Azalea's got a great town theme, you're not wrong. It's such a vibe. I'm personally a big fan of Cerulean City. That's personally one of my favorite town themes. Like, I don't know, it just brings so much joy in my life. Okay, let me check Elix Forest. Elix Forest has Caterpie, Metapod, Weedle, Kakuna, Pidgey, Zubat, Oddish, Paris, Venonat, Psyduck, Hoot. If I surf, I can get a Psyduck, Golduck. Wow, this is worthless! I guess I can maybe grab a Fortress, but do I really want a Fortress? Like, a Fortress is good, just not that great in, like, this setting. I am finally freed from the curse. For now, anyway. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna make another save file just in case because I might be stupid. There we go. The GB remix of this theme in Fire Red Leaf Green makes you happy? I didn't know they remixed this in Fire Red Leaf Green. I gotta look it up later. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. Everyone, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Appreciate all your support. Y'all are way too generous, and I appreciate all y'all being here. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Next stream will be hopefully tomorrow night? Let's say tomorrow night. If there's any changes to the schedule, though, y'all can follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, and YouTube, where I post stream updates and general shenanigans. Alternatively, y'all can hit up the Discord server, where we talk about anything and everything. We're a very friendly bunch in there, and we're always welcome to any new faces. We also do movie nights in there every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're currently going through a Star Wars movie marathon right now, and we're watching Rogue One on Monday. If you guys want to check that out, consider hitting up the Discord server where we host it. Alright. If y'all have any raid messages in mind, let me know. Going to find ourselves a raid target. I feel like something like The Massacre would be pretty good. Limit killed Sonic. The cheeks are misaligned. Thank you, Gaddy. Death loops engaged. Oh my god. Alright, I got a raid target. We'll raid with... You know what? Just because it's funny. We're gonna combine two of these. We're gonna combine Limit Killed Sonic with the cheeks are misaligned. As for who we're rating Xeno Penumbra, who's currently playing Persona 3 Reload. Y'all should go give him all the love. Reload's a good game. Until next time... Why did I go weird there? Anyway, until next time, everyone, y'all stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, love always. Have a good night, everybody.